Welcome to Easy English Talks podcast.
The topic of today's lesson: my evening routine. Hello and welcome to English Podcast, Easy English Talks. I'm so excited to have you here. I'm your host, Tom, and my goal is to help you learn practical, everyday English in a fun and relaxing way. Today's episode is all about evening routines. We all have them, and they're a perfect topic for learning useful verbs, nouns, and time expressions. I'll walk you through my own routine step by step using clear and simple English. This is perfect for beginners and intermediate learners who want to improve their listening skills and learn how to talk about their daily lives. But before we get started, I have a very small request. If you enjoy learning with us, please hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon. That way, you'll never miss a new episode. It really helps us grow and continue making great content for you. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Okay, let's dive in. Today, I'll share everything I do in the evening from the moment I arrive home to when I finally go to sleep. You'll hear useful phrases, common expressions, and everyday vocabulary that you can start using immediately. Ready? Let's get started. Main content: my evening routine. 6 p.m. Coming home and unwinding. I usually come home from work at around 6 p.m. Stepping through the front door after a long day is always a great feeling. The very first thing I do is kick off my shoes and leave them by the door. Then I go straight to my bedroom to change into something more comfortable. I take off my formal work clothes, like my shirt and trousers, and I put on a soft old t-shirt and a pair of cozy sweatpants. It's amazing how just changing your clothes can make you feel so much more relaxed and at ease. It's like a signal to my brain that the workday is officially over and my personal time has begun. 6:30 p.m. Dinner preparation and decisions. By about 6:30 p.m., my stomach is starting to rumble, so it's time to think about dinner. I head to the kitchen and open the refrigerator to see what ingredients I have. Sometimes I feel energetic, and I cook something simple from scratch. My go-to meals are usually pasta with a quick tomato sauce or some steamed rice, with stir-fried vegetables and chicken. It's healthy and doesn't take too long. Other times, I'm just too tired to cook. On those nights, I order food for delivery or get takeaway from my favorite local restaurant. Maybe it's a pizza or some sushi. To make the time pass quickly, I usually listen to some music on my phone or catch up on the news on TV while I'm chopping vegetables or waiting for the water to boil. 7 p.m. Enjoying dinner mindfully, I try to sit down to eat dinner at 7 o'clock. I always make a point to eat at my dining table, not on the sofa in front of the television. I find that when I eat at the table, I pay more attention to my food, and I enjoy the flavors more. It's a small moment of peace in my day. I eat slowly and try to avoid looking at my phone. After I finish my meal, I clear the table. I load the dishwasher with the dirty plates and glasses. Or if I don't have a dishwasher, I wash the dishes by hand with hot, soapy water. I also wipe down the kitchen counters and take out the trash if it's full. A clean kitchen makes me feel organized and ready for the next day. 8 p.m. Quality relaxation time. This is my favorite part of the evening. With a full stomach and a clean kitchen, I finally have some free time to myself to unwind completely. How I spend this time really depends on my mood. Some nights, I curl up on the couch with a good book. I love fiction novels. especially mystery stories. Other nights I binge watch a series on Netflix or watch a movie. If I'm feeling social, I call my family on the phone for a video chat. We talk about our days, and it's a wonderful way to feel connected. Even though we live far apart, sometimes I just do nothing at all. I might sit quietly and just listen to the sounds of the evening. It's so important to have this time to de-stress. 9 p.m. Personal care and preparation. At 9 p.m., I begin to get ready for bed. This process helps my body and mind understand that it's time to slow down. First, I take a warm shower. It's not a quick shower in the morning. It's a long, relaxing one to wash away the day. After my shower, I follow my skincare routine. I wash my face with a gentle cleanser and apply some moisturizer. Then, of course, I brush my teeth thoroughly for 2 minutes. The last part of my preparation is for the next day. I choose my outfit for work tomorrow and lay it out on a chair. I also pack my bag and make sure I have everything I need, my laptop, my keys, my wallet. This makes my morning much less stressful. 10 p.m., winding down for sleep. By 10 p.m., I'm already in bed. I need about 30 minutes to quiet my mind before I can fall asleep. I always read a book for pleasure, nothing related to work. The soft light from my bedside lamp is perfect for reading. If I'm not in the mood to read, I might listen to some calm instrumental music or a guided meditation on an app on my phone. It really helps with my anxiety and makes me feel sleepy. Finally, at 10:30, I plug my phone in to charge on the other side of the room, so I'm not tempted to look at it. I turn off all the lights, make sure the door is locked, and go to bed. I usually fall asleep very quickly. Vocabulary review. Let's review some of the important vocabulary we use today. I'll say the word or phrase, and then use it in a sentence. To come home. To get home. I try to come home before it gets dark. To change clothes. It's important to change clothes after you exercise. Comfortable. Cozy. I love wearing cozy socks around the house. To prepare dinner. To make dinner. My father usually prepares dinner on weekends. To cook from scratch. Cooking from scratch is healthier than eating frozen food. Takeaway, takeout. Let's get Chinese takeaway for dinner tonight. Dining table. We always eat together at the dining table. To wash the dishes. To do the dishes. Who is going to do the dishes tonight? To unwind. To relax. I listen to music to unwind after work. To get ready for bed. The children get ready for bed at 8 p.m. To take a shower. To have a shower. I always feel better after I take a shower. To brush your teeth. You should brush your teeth twice a day. To go to bed. To go to sleep. What time do you usually go to sleep? Time expressions. At specific time, I get up at 7 a.m. Around about approximate time, I have lunch around noon after an event. Let's go for a walk after dinner. Before an event, I drink tea before going to bed. Useful phrases with slow repetition. Now, let's practice some very useful questions and answers. I will say each phrase slowly and then leave time for you to repeat it. Ready? What time do you usually come home? What is the first thing you do when you get home? Do you prefer to cook or order food? What do you like to do to relax in the evening? Do you watch TV during dinner? What time do you start getting ready for bed? What is part of your bedtime routine? Do you read before going to sleep? I like to relax after a long day. I prefer to eat without any distractions. I enjoy spending time with my family. I always make sure to lock the doors at night. I have a very consistent evening routine. Conversation practice. Let's listen to a longer conversation between two friends about their evenings. A. Hey Sarah, good to see you. How was your day?
B. It was pretty long, but good. I just got home about an hour ago.
A. Oh, nice. What's the first thing you do when you get home from the office?
B. Honestly, the very first thing I do is take off my shoes and change into my pajamas. I can't relax until I'm in comfortable clothes. How about you?
A. Same here. It's the best feeling. So, do you cook dinner for yourself every night?
B. Not every night. No. I probably cook 2 or 3 times a week. The other nights, I might order a pizza or eat leftovers from the night before. I find cooking to be relaxing sometimes, but other times, I'm just too tired.
A. I understand that. And what do you do after dinner? Do you have any hobbies?
B. Well, I usually clean up the kitchen first. Then, I love to just sit on the sofa and watch a movie or call my sister. We talk for hours sometimes. It's my way to unwind. What do you do, eh?
That sounds lovely. I usually read a book, or sometimes I do a little bit of work if I have to, but I try to avoid screens before bed.
B. That's a good habit. Speaking of bed, what time do you usually go to sleep?
A. I'm an early bird. I'm usually in bed by 10 p.m., and I read for about 30 minutes before turning off the light. I try to get a full 8 hours of sleep.
B. I need to try that. I usually go to bed much later.
Thanks for the inspiration. Slow repetition section. Let's practice the most important sentences one more time. Listen carefully and try to repeat after me. Speak clearly and slowly. I come home from work around 6 p.m. I take off my shoes and change into comfortable clothes. I decide what to make for dinner. Sometimes I cook a simple meal from scratch. Sometimes I order food for delivery. I eat my dinner at the dining table. After eating, I wash the dishes and clean the kitchen. I have free time to relax in the evening. I enjoy reading books and watching movies. I start getting ready for bed at 9 p.m. I take a warm shower and brush my teeth. I like to read in bed before I go to sleep. I turn off all the lights and go to bed at 10:30. Conclusion. And that's a wrap on my evening routine. I hope this episode gave you lots of useful vocabulary and phrases to describe your own evenings. Remember, the best way to learn is to practice. Try to write down your own routine in English, or even better, describe it to a friend. Now, here is my call to action for you. I would love to hear from you. Please leave a comment on this episode's page and tell me, what is one thing you always do in the evening? Do you watch a specific show? Call a friend? Read a book? Sharing your own routine is a fantastic way to practice your English writing. If you enjoyed this episode, please give us a rating, write a review, and most importantly, subscribe to the podcast. Your support means everything and helps other learners find our community. Thank you so much for listening to English Podcast. Easy English Talks. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.